Would you like to drive traffic and boost sales on the Shopify store using the Google Ads? Well, in this next few minutes, I'll show you how to exactly set up and optimize your campaign for success. So the Google Ads is one of the most powerful tools for getting your productions and products in front of the right audience. So today we are breaking it down step by step from setup, creating a high converting campaign. So first of all, I wanted to go into Google Ads. It's going to be really important to have an actual Google Ads account. If you don't have a Google Ads account, you don't have to worry about that. It would be simply just as easy as to have a Gmail account. So leave this open and go straight into Shopify. You have the link down below in the description if you haven't claimed a Shopify store yet and having more than 2 months for only $1 per month. Now inside the Shopify, let's focus into sales channel. Into sales channel, you want to locate the option that says Google and YouTube. Into Google and YouTube, this is the element which you want to set up your Google account in order to get started and to import your products directly from the Shopify into your Google ad account. So this should be much faster to showcase your products and to start creating your own ads. Let's click back here. And then we want to, of course, connect the Google Merchant Center directly into our. So if you haven't installed the Google and into the YouTube, you can focus into install. And then let's click into access or grant the access of the Google and the YouTube directly into Shopify. Once you have now installed the application, it should be appearing now into sales and channel. So let's just pin this into the navigation bar. Now let's hit now into get started. Now, this account is used to sync with the YouTube. So usually we can connect the Google Ad account that were created by ourselves, or we can just choose a new one. So when you choose the option that says connect, all my products should be imported directly into my Google Ads. Then I can focus into complete my setup. So you can check out the Google account, and even if you wanted to connect a new account, you can always get into reconnect your Google account. Select the real Gmail that you would like to use and go ahead into continue. Then it's going to be asking you, of course, to import and adding your Google Merchant Center account. Once again, if you don't have a Google Merchant Center account, you can focus into create a new one. In this case, we have this one that ends with 1739. So let's go back and choose 1739. If you don't see it in here, you can of course create a new one. Now let's hit now into connect. And this is the part where I wanted to create and connect or check out here my online store requirements. Now, one of the most difficult process of the Google and the Shopify is to verify the business account. Once you have agreed to the terms and conditions, we are now ready to start by adding our products directly from the Shopify directly into the Google Ads. To get started with the Google Ads, let's hit into create. Here I choose the option that says campaign. Now into campaign, this is the part where it's going to be asking us that what is the campaign objective. So let's select my account. And here we can choose the option to drive some sales, to get some leads, to get the right people to visit my website, an application promotion, create a campaign with no goals guide, and even the local store visiting promotions. This is totally depending on what you're actually aiming for. In my case, I want to build more broad audience and build interest into my products. So for that, I'm going to be choosing the option that says awareness and consideration. Now down here we have the 3 different type of campaigns, which is this playlist. So this is how it should be appearing by reaching a lot of people through sites and applications with engaging creative. The videos that usually it's appearing with viewers when YouTube is enabled, and the demand gen. So we can drive the many conversions on the YouTube Discover and the Gmail with image and video ads. I don't use this option because I think it is sounding a lot like spam, so I don't want people to think that. I want people to check out the image of my products and they clicked into them. Depending on what is the only category in the news, you might be choosing one of those. In this case, choose the display. Now this is the web page people to go after clicking into my ad. So since I wanted to build awareness and consideration, and not on a specific product, I will use my actual dashboard site, which in this case is this one. So I go here, I close this, and I select my website and I paste it here. Now I go for continue, and here's my campaign name. Since I wanted to build some audience, let's say that audience test number 1. Let's get now into continue. Now here, this is the part where I wanted to configure my campaign settings. So this is where we can set up your own budget, your location, the languages, and more settings. Now into my campaign settings, you can choose from all countries and territories or to enter another location. Now if you're selling something specific, you can use some other tools, for example the Google Trends. Google Trends are going to be helping you to locate your audience much faster. So for example, if I choose the element that says explore or home, let's look out for lamps into the search term. Now into Mexico, I'm going to change this from worldwide, from the past 30 days. And here, the countries that are looking a lot for these lamps are people from United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, United States, and New Zealand. So this is my target audience. If you wanted to make this a little bit more local, for example, you are inside the United Kingdom, so I choose United Kingdom and go for the past 30 days. Inside the United Kingdom, I focused into Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England. So this is where my actual audience are. So inside here, I choose enter another location. So we can see that here into the right section, here's the weekly estimate. The availability of impressions based on my targeting settings, but not my budget and bid. So these impressions and my estimate performance. So the more elements and the more specific we are, here is, let's say for example, like a broad impression of what might be looking out here. So let's go here for languages. If you have a website is only into English, just enable English. We can enable more settings, for example, the schedule, devices, dynamic ads, and much more. I don't want to focus into that. Now here my budget would be, let's say for example, $21. Now what my focusing on is for billable impressions, and if you have a CPM bid, this is going to be helping us. This is for example the how much would you are willing to pay per CPM, which is mean cost per. So I hit into next, and here's my targeting, which in this case this should be a little bit more manual and specific. For example, the demographics, the keyword, topics, and placements. So into keyword, for example, I can make sure that people will be more interested into choosing keywords, for example, lamps. So I look out for lamps, and I have home lights, light shop, lighting, by light, interior lighting, lamps, lamp light, floor lamp, and more elements. So the more specific you are, Google Ads should be understanding what people are actually looking for, so you can find the right audience, and people who are clicking into your website are more likely to make purchases since you are specific with what you're actually looking for. You can add all the ideas if you wanted to. Then I can hit into next, and this is the part of we wanted to add our custom ad. Now into our custom ad, we can add the final URL, our business name, how it should be appearing here. In this case, let's say lamp experts, and we can add images of our own products. We can add our own logos, and usually here the images should be added from our custom website. So your product should be appearing in here, and you can add your own logo, you can add your own elements here. Hit now into save. Check out the headline, for example, lamps are good, get your lamp here, and more headlines. So go for next, and here's a little bit of review of what is going to be looking your ad. When you checked out if everything is correctly, you can hit now into continue, and your ad should be displayed automatically. When you have now finished with the process of your first ad Google campaign, you can check out here into the Shopify. Here I clicked into my account, and I can check out the insights directly from Shopify or directly from the Google Ad campaign. Just click here into your insight and the reports and check out how many people check out your website, how many people check out your products, how many people clicked into the specific section of your website, and the interactions, the interaction rate, the impressions, and more stuff. So double check your budget targeting, double check the product listing. So once everything looks good, you can hit now into publish and let the campaign go live, and try to monitor this every single time. So running the Google Ads for your Shopify store might seem overwhelming, but with the right setup and regular optimization, it's going to be one of the best ways to grow your business. If you find this helpful, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video to check out more ways to earn your first impressions and sales into Shopify. Thank you once again, and see you next time.